Hi, I'm Real Generic Demon, and this is Sensible Soccer on the Mega Drive. So I just thought I'd let it run through the title sequence simply because when we get to, come on, there, it's not endorsed by any team or player. It's one of those things that this is the time when sort of endorsement of video games and computer games started to become a thing. So we'll just do a quick match so I can show you how it works. So let's do club teams. It's hilarious what club teams are actually in here, so let's have a little look. You can edit your teams as well. You could edit them and change them in any way you wanted. So we'll go friendly. And we'll play the match, normal pitch. And we just got some of the names, just some of the just clubs, you know. Glaswegian, you know, so we've got Glasgow and we've got, you know, just Cardiff and things like that. There's some teams names in here, but some are just names, which is quite funny really, because this is this time when the sort of licensing of players became a thing. So got your formations at the top, very good, very useful. We'll stick with what we got though. Quite happy to play with whatever it's giving me. Any players on the side you could swap around if you really wanted. So let's just play it. Slightly different to other versions you might have seen, because you get this versus screen, which is a bit sort of almost like we're going to go to a fight, but we're not. Same little men, but a 2-button controller involved here. One is for a pass and one is for a shoot, which is fine. Oh, I nearly got the angle there to begin with. The control is interesting because you only get so many sort of moves on the ball before you lose control of it with your feet. Ooh, good position. Straight at the goal. You only get so many sort of moves with it before it loses sort of that sort of connection to your feet. Oh, nearly. Now, one thing that was very good about this is if you got quite good at this, and I used to play a lot of this, you used to be able to curl the ball in mid-air, which is quite impressive really at the time. And I don't know if I can do it. Try and see if I can do it again. The 2-button control system is kind of weird, because before it was a light touch for one, now you've got the B and the A button. The A button is the belt the ball, and the B button is for sort of a gentle, yes, that'll teach you. And you get your replay. That's poor control there, back pass, and let me put it in the back of the net. I liked this because it was an arcadey style of game, but at the same time it required fair automatic skill to be able to get the balls to do whatever they need to do. I just ran that out. Now I've got this when they remade it on the Xbox 360. They also remade it for, I think, PlayStation 3. And what's really interesting is it's still got the same fault in it. Once you've won the World Cup as a particular team, you cannot change club that you play for, nor can you play on. It actually just crashes, which is a bit of a shame. Now the big thing about this is that the way that you come forward to score goals was you would be curving them in. There would be a specific location that the keeper wouldn't take it. There were certain flaws to the game, which was basically you could exploit if you knew how. If you came at a 45-degree angle to the thing, often the keeper wouldn't be able to save it. There was also a position you could go at in the net, or near the net, that would again be a problem for the keeper. It was pretty lively though, to be fair. Most of the time was the keeper. It wasn't exactly stationary. I quite like the timing as well, because it's kind of ran, you know, it wasn't real time. Obviously I haven't just done 45 minutes. but it kind of runs in a reasonable sort of pace, and you can have different games, different sizes. I think the longest you could do was 10 minutes each way, which was perfect if you were playing with a friend. And to be fair, if you were quite good, you'd be absolutely flogging them by then. It would be 10-0. Ooh, another corner. Yes, it's gone in. You can do headers by tapping the jump and the tap button. That one was just a kick though, thankfully. It's a cracking game. It still holds up. It's one of the few that does as a 16-bit game. I nearly had the angle there. Nearly had it. A 16-bit game, a sports game. It really does hold up. It's just a shame that with the current sort of rules and things. There we go. That was the angle. It's just a shame that it may take another remake before it reappears. I do hope they fix that bug with the World Cup thing, because that was on the PC version as well. It's horrendous. This is the more basic version though. This is just a game and a league thing. It's just play a little league, have some fun, get your mates round, and enjoy a fun but seriously competitive footballing game. Missed the angle there. Wanted another goal. I was trying not to be too greedy, but it was all going a bit my way. Let's go for Ross. Oh, man's down. All get them sliding in. Very dangerous situation running across your own goal with the ball. Oh, it's a cracking game. It really is. As I say, it holds up incredibly well. And of course, with the more modern ones, you could change it. There we go. Perfect angle there again. Another 45. Look, spot on. Exactly every time. I haven't curved one in for you yet. I'm going to try for that, but we don't know if that's going to happen. I may have to do, after doing this, I may have to do some Xbox 360 sensible soccer career maybe. That would be quite good. I think people would enjoy that. Oh, penalty. Oh, number 10. My lad's been naughty. Oh, I didn't see him hack him down. The yellow card. And of course, if you were really naughty and really wanted to upset your friends, you'd spend a whole lot of time hacking everybody down, just attempting to get yourself all sent off and the match abandoned, which is quite funny. But there was nothing better though than having a screen full of one player absolutely hammering goals home. No, sensible soccer is still a classic now. I don't know whether it's still available on the 360 store. If it was, I would highly recommend it. If you've got a Megadrive, I would highly recommend picking it up. If you've got a PC, I don't know if it's still out there. I will check into that. Again, put something in my comments. But if you're still a fan, I would highly recommend Sensible Soccer. It still holds up today. It's still as good as it was. And I think it's a real shame that nowadays that you can't have the word soccer or football or something similar that isn't associated with some kind of image right thing that's attached to it, because this was a fun soccer game and it was a good fun friends having fun game. It wasn't about hyper realism, it wasn't about anything else. It was a game that you really wanted to play. Anyway, enough of me waffling on about the wrongs and the rights of soccer nowadays. That was Sensible Soccer, one of my personal favourites. I've been your host, Real Generic Demon. Thank you for watching. Please feel free to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye bye now.